Afternoon. I've got to my location for today. It's the wonderful Valley of the Rocks in North Devon by Linton and Lynmouth. Great location. Just got to the car park. I'm gonna head off for a walk up along all the top of the cliffs, head on down to a bay with the idea of coming back up to the cliffs for sunset. Beautiful day in Devon today, although coming out it's rather windy, so definitely gonna have to get the muffler on the GoPro, but hopefully it should all be okay. So I'm just gonna head out, pay for my parking, and then start my walk. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, I'm just heading down to, I think it was called Ringcliffe Beach. Steep winding path down to the beach. If Ringcliffe Beach is wrong, I'll put it up. But I think that was it. So there's a steep winding path leading down here. I'll just bring you down a little bit and show you where I'm headed. And then I'm going to be headed up to the top of the cliff, but probably not a walk for people with a fear of heights here, but I'm heading down to there, and then afterwards I'll be going up on the top of that cliff. Hopefully you can see that behind me, but anyway, I'm going to wander down to this lovely little beach cove. I'll see you in a bit. Well, that really was a steep winding path to get down here. I'm not looking forward to going up again, but I mean, what a beautiful little cove. Look at this. This is amazing. I'm going to actually have a little wander about down here. Not too many places to wander, it's quite small. See if I can get a composition at all. I think the tide is still coming in. It was high tide was about 4 or 4:30 I think, and it's 3:30 now. But oh, beautiful. This is so peaceful, secluded. I'm just going to sit around down here for a little bit, I think, and enjoy the moment. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Right, I've come down to the water's edge here. What I'm trying to do is get a shot with the waves receding back over the little rock that's there. So I'm on F11 at the moment. I've just got the circular polarizer on. The tide's coming in still, so not sure whether this is going to get anything or not, but we might be getting some nice shapes of the water running back over the little rock there. I'm in at 24 mils as far as I can go on this lens. See what this gives me. I might 40th of a second, so I'm going to have to, I think, maybe put on the 6 stop to give it a little bit longer exposure. So I'll just go over and grab that one, I think, and be back with you in a minute. Okay, that's better. I've got my 6 stop on there, and that's giving me approximately 1 second exposure time. Although the tide is in A little bit further now, so it's difficult to get it going back over that little rock there. No, not too bad actually. So I'll take a couple of there at different times, see if I can get some nice shapes with the water going back over the rock. And then I'm going to have another little wander around down in the cove here, see if there's anything else I want to have a go at capturing. And I think I'll just have a little rest, grab a bite to eat, and then start making it back up that windy path. So I'll catch up with you in a minute. I've moved over into the corner a little bit and trying to get a long exposure of the waves coming in through the rocks here. So I've got my 6-stop on, f11, I've gone out to 10mm now, and it's giving me approximately 1.5 second exposure. And again, really, it's just about trying to time it with the waves, which is obviously a little bit difficult when you've got a 1.5 second exposure. So, oops, see how that comes out. I'll shoot off a couple of these, and you never know, there might be something worth keeping there. Tide's definitely still coming in because it's getting a bit closer, but possibly not bad. Myself, I can never really tell whether I've got a decent shot or not until I get it back onto the computer and view it full size. A little bit difficult on the just on the back of your camera. Obviously you can sort of tell by looking what you think might be a good shot, but I need to get back, actually view it big before I can tell whether it's going to be a keeper or not. Right, I've got a few from over here. Nice location, nice and peaceful. There's a few people up actually in the valley and climbing the cliffs up there, but it's nice to be the only person down here. So, I'm just going to sit down, enjoy the peace and quiet, and have a snack before I head back up. So I'll catch up with you when I've made it up to the top, after I caught my breath back as well. See you in a bit. Right, I've made it back up. It wasn't too bad. Definitely worth the trek down to have a look. Now I need to climb up to the top of there behind me, and also climb up the one that's over my shoulder now, because I need to have a look, see what one's going to be the best location for my shot later. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't on this camera, but that one behind me, there's someone sat on the rock right at the top. Like I say, you probably won't be able to see, but that's where I'm headed possibly, and also the one behind me. So I'm going to head off and have a little walk up them and try and see what's going to be the best composition for later on once the sun starts going down. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, I haven't completely reached the top yet, but I've sort of stopped nearly at the top, and I just thought I'd have a go at doing a panorama looking back over the valley. So I'm just gonna give it a go. It's whizzing around. So I'm in portrait mode here, and going to make them up of about 5 shots I expect. See what it looks like. I don't do panoramas very much, so give it a go. And I know the trick is to get your tripod level, but my tripod hasn't got a level on it, so I'm having a look at getting a little attachment which sits between the tripod and my ball head, which will level, give me a level all the way around for panoramas. Looks like I've done it quite well here, because my little level line is green all the way around, so hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Right, I'm going to head off up to the top bit now and see what the view's like from up there, so I'll catch you in a minute.